I'm delighted to be joined today by none other than Fran Hennessy. We're here in Barnsley for the Zak Chelli versus Callum Simpson card. It's sunny in Yorkshire today. How are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. I love it up Barnsley. You know, I've been here since the open workout, and I'm actually really enjoying the experience. Everyone's so lovely. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
And we've obviously got a stadium fight here today. The last time you showed out, you was a stadium fight down at Selhurst Park. How was that as an experience to have that stadium fight, and how will these guys be thinking going out there tonight?
Oh, it was amazing. You know, what an experience. You know, we're all so lucky to be able to have experienced that and to be able to walk out in a stadium with crowds. And I felt blessed walking out at that stadium, and I really did take it all in, and it's a night I'll never forget.
And obviously we've got a nice long walkout here. You had a nice long walkout at Selhurst Park, and that suits you. Would you say you're a bit of a stadium fighter, perhaps, that maybe suits you a bit more, give you a nice long walkout, a chance to get your dance in?
I'm definitely a stadium fighter. I'm an entertainer. I bring the entertainment, and as you said, I like a long ring walk. I really do soak it all in. I take every single moment of each fight week, each fight in. So definitely, I'd love to be on another stadium card. That'd be brilliant.
And then for yourself, in terms of the next fight, obviously that's what's on the horizon. Is there anything sort of in the plans at the moment, or are you still waiting for a future date?
I'm waiting for a future date at the moment, but I'm looking at October time, hopefully. You know, I'm always in the gym, so I'm ready whenever. But yeah, I think the next show will probably be in and around that time. So whenever I get that call, I'm there, and I just want to keep progressing as a pro. You know, I'm only young, I'm 19 years of age. I want to keep picking up that experience. My last fight I learnt a lot from, 8 rounds with a very tough woman in Dorota. So yeah, I wanting to push on now, gain that experience, and then who knows what's going to happen towards the end of the year. And
you're 4-0 now, and obviously, like you said, you're only a young fighter, you've got a lot to learn. Are you going to be trying to rush through to the titles and get your hand on the title, or you really kind of take your time and build up your career and then obviously have a stronger and longer career by doing so?
Look, I'm going to build my record a bit, but I do believe I'll be at the title level a lot quicker than people think. You know, I've got big ambitions in boxing, I've got big dreams. I'm not just here to, do it, at a steady pace. You know, I want to be one of the young champions. I want to be one of the youngest. So yeah, I definitely will push on, but I've got time to get a few more fights under my belt. So I'll get a couple more in, and then we'll go from there, definitely.
And you mentioned an October date, and there's a rumoured card coming to Cardiff. We've travelled up from Cardiff for this show here today.
Yeah.
Is that a city, another city to tick off, something of interest to you possibly?
Oh, 100%. Cardiff, what a great city, it's the same as Barnsley, I suppose. All the supporters come out for those shows. So yeah, I'd definitely be up for that. I'd love to go and box there. It'd be another experience ticked off the bucket list. I'd love to do, definitely.
And is that something you see yourself as? Obviously you're a talented fighter, you've got the skills, but do you see yourself as a fighter for the fans more than anything, rather than just having a strong career? You want to entertain, you want to be there for the people in the seats as well.
Yeah, look. I want to be successful in my boxing career. I'll be honest, if I didn't think I was going to win a world title, I wouldn't be stood here. But yeah, I want to entertain the supporters. They pay their hard-earned money to come and watch us all fight. I like the atmosphere, and I want to please people. So definitely, I'm really about the supporters as well, definitely.
And you mentioned a world title, and recently you're ranked number 2 in your division in this country behind Nina Hughes. She obviously recently just lost her world title, but if she's able to get that back in the rematch, is that maybe a fight you'd be looking at, a domestic clash? Would that be something that excites you?
Look, I know Nina quite well. We spar and stuff. I think she's looking at pushing on now and unifying. So look, I'm gonna just keep going at my pace, and when I get to them world titles, then who knows what will happen. But I'm definitely looking at getting to them, hopefully in the next year or 2 years.
And then to jump back to your fight in Selhurst Park, and another fighter on the card, Ben Whittaker, had a very impressive walkout as well. Is there a little bit of competition there? Are you feeling a little bit, he got an orchestra out, how's that fair? Are you thinking of your next way you can then go one bigger and one up on him? Yeah,
of course, but look, no, Ben's the king of the ring walks and I'm the queen. So that's the way I'm looking at it at the minute. His last ring walk was hard to top. I watched it after, I was like, wow, what? Everyone had goosebumps after. So yeah, fair play to Ben. He's an entertainer, and I'm really here for it. I like watching Ben. I'm a fan myself of Ben. I like watching him. I like watching his entertainment. So, yeah, I think he's doing great things for the sport. So I'd like to follow the same way he is.
And then the last one for me. You mentioned entertainment. We've got a brilliantly entertaining card here with what is a main event that looks to be an absolute cracker. Have you got an early prediction of either what the result of that fight will be, or just what sort of fight we're going to see out there?
So the main event one.
Yes.
Yes. I believe Callum will win, but don't Zak Chelli is a great fighter. You know, it's going to be a good fight. But I just do believe that Callum will win that fight, definitely. But it's going to be an absolute great fight. So everyone needs to tune into this one, definitely.
That's brilliant. I'll let you get comfy, get into yourself a seat, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.